Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Heidi. I am completely blind so I don't look directly at you, but I promise I'm right here with you. So as you can hear, I am so excited because today I am unboxing 5 Middle Eastern fragrances and many of these have been recommended by you. Actually, I'm unboxing 4. Correction, I have already smelled one and I am just showing it to you today, and I'm sure it will not be anything new to you. These fragrances are not particularly new fragrances. 3 of them were released in 2025. One was released in 2024, and I think the one dates back to 2022 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I am super excited. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I am just grabbing the first one I feel, just gonna remove the sticky note. So this is French Vanilla Latte by Arabiyat Sugar, the Sugar Collection. And I am so excited for this because apparently this smells a bit like coffee. So let's see. I really need a pick-me-up today, so I'm very excited that I'm doing this. Oh, it feels like quite a substantial bottle. The texture is rubbery. It's quite a rubbery texture, even the cap. Oops. But the outside, yeah, is this also rubber? It feels a bit more glassy. Okay, but let's get to the important part, and this is what it smells like. Okie dokie. Oh, I first actually have to spray in the air, I forgot. Okay. What I'm smelling from here smells almost like hot chocolate. Oh, this is good. This smells so good. This smells sweet, not very alcoholic. It smells like coffee, but like a chocolate coffee cappuccino. That is what I get. It almost smells like there's something also coconutty in here. Just, it is so strange that you would call, okay, well, I suppose the latte gives it away that it's a coffee fragrance. Yeah, there's something in here that reminds me of coconut, a bit of chocolate, a bit of vanilla, and a bit of coffee. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Right, so French Vanilla Latte by Arabiyat Sugar was released in 2025. It is a unisex oriental vanilla. The main accords are warm, spicy, white floral, cacao, coconut, I'm right, coconut, woody, sweet, powdery, animalic, amber, and rum. Weird, I wouldn't say animalic, but rum, yes, a bit of booziness in here. So in the top, there's Nutella, cardamom, and rum. That's where I get that chocolatiness from. In the heart, there's cocoa, coconut, white flowers, lily of the valley. And in the base, there's sandalwood, ambergris, and musk. So at the moment, I only pick up on the top and heart notes. Really smells very nice. I don't know if I would want to smell like that, but it does smell really good. Okay, next one is, oh, this was recommended by you. This is Nafais Shark by Kotlash. That was released last year. Now I've really put off buying this fragrance because somehow I never had the feeling that I would like this one. I don't know why. I just never felt like it would be something that I would enjoy. Let's see. Should the box be this way or the other way around? I don't know now. So this is the bottle. It feels like a very nice bottle to me. It feels glassy, feels quite weighty. Okay. Get a glass. Oof. What I smell at the moment, I'm not loving, but it's only the beginning. Let's see. And you know how my ratings change towards the end of the month. Okay, I think I was right. I think I was. Let me just see, where did I put the other bottle? Put this one away. I think I was right. I don't know if I like this at the moment. Okay, what do I smell? I smell something that smells very much musky and almost like laundry detergent, almost how neroli would smell, you know, when it has that very laundry detergent bitter smell to it. There's a brightness in here, almost a peachiness. It doesn't smell like vibrant orange and neroli, but somehow there's something in here that reminds me of that DNA. So it smells peachy, yet musky. And a bit like rotten fruits at the moment. I know so many of you love it. And therefore I always feel bad if I don't like a fragrance. And you know this might change for me. This might just not be my scent DNA. I'm gonna try it on skin, of course, as I always do. And obviously I'm gonna let it sit. I just want to say, please, please don't buy fragrances based on my first impressions. This is just for fun. I will give you an update end of month because you know how things change. So perhaps I love it. Perhaps I love it to the end of the month. There's something here that, this is not going to bother me. But perhaps I see it in the notes. That reminds me, something that reminds me of a fruit that I can't put my finger on. What fruit this is. Okay. Definitely a fruity, musky fragrance in my opinion. So let's see. Nafaya Shock by Cottelage is a unisex fragrance. It's a floral fruity fragrance, yes, that was launched in 2025. The main accords are white floral, fruity, powdery, lactonic, sweet, vanilla, floral, musky, animalic, definitely, amber. So in the top, there's gardenia, apricot, and vanilla. It's the apricot that I couldn't put my finger on. In the mid, there's pear, freesia, and white wood. And in the base, there's bourbon, vanilla, musk, and amber. So a lot of white florals, that gardenia, that freesia. I don't know. We will see. We will see towards the end of the month. We are not giving up hope. Definitely not. Never. Okay. Then, I want to unbox this fun fragrance. So this is Candy Apple by Tabis. Someone said that they would like to know my thoughts on Tabis or Tabis. Now, please let me know. I haven't smelled this one, even though you can just open it. I promise I haven't smelled this one. So, please tell me this should come off. Because, or is it part? Please tell me this is the, oh, thank goodness. I was just thinking if that plastic is part of the bottle. Okay, I think this is a 50 ml. Quite a cute bottle. Okay. So I'm hoping for a very bright, perhaps green apple. Yeah, I think that would be nice. A nice crisp green apple. Now where, I can't even feel where the atomizer opening is. Now I'm smelling the glass as if I've already sprayed it in the glass. Hold the phone. Is this an inspiration of Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple? It's very faint, but I think this is an inspiration of that one. And look, I've got Barial Oud Sublime and I love it. So to my nose, this smells a bit brighter at the moment than Barial Oud Sublime. I get that apple. It is a red apple, but there's something green in here as well. I think the name is so right because I think that candy apple comes through quite a bit. Barial Oud Sublime for me is a very red apple. This has got a redness, but also simultaneously a greenness, a crispness, almost a bit more summer appropriate at the moment, what I'm smelling, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. An old beloved friend, really like that one, really do. Perhaps a bit redundant to my collection, but anywho's. So, Candy Apple by Tabiz is a unisex fragrance that was launched in 2025. The main accords are fruity, sweet, cinnamon, warm, spicy, caramel, fresh, red fruits, white florals, cotton candy, cinnamon, amber, apple and sugar. I couldn't find any notes, just the main accords. Yeah, definitely red fruits, the apple, cotton candy. And wouldn't this bottle just be so nice to just throw in your handbag? I love this one. Really, really like that one. Okay. So the next one I am concerned might be redundant in my collection. And this is Nyla Vanille-L by Arabiat Prestige. Now, one of you recommended this one. And then I read that this was inspired by Bianco Latte. Now, I have got so many Bianco Latte inspirations, 4 to be precise. I don't think I need a 5th one. So, let's see what happens. Guys, I had issues with my microphone. So I really hope this records. I really, really hope this records. Okay. Oh, it opens quite nicely. And here's the bottle. Oh, this box is a keeper. I've got too many keeper boxes and then my shelves are getting so cluttered. This bottle feels very substantial. Very, very substantial. I think this must be the back, right? And this is probably the front. Okay, let's not wait too long. I like this bottle. I like how it feels in my hand as well. It's very weighty. Okay. Okay, what I'm getting from here is Bianco Latte. But I get cinnamon. Could that be right? Sorry. Oh my goodness. This is strong. Okay. This is definitely Bianco Latte. But there's something else going on here. And I just want to figure it out. There's something... Why can't I put my finger on it? Like it wants to be almost a fresh Bianco Latte at this stage, what I'm smelling now. And almost a floral component. Let me just... I'm going to spray it weird. On my skin it is so faint, but in the glass it was so strong. It's very faint on my skin, but like I said, it still needs to breathe. So Bianco Latte, but there's something I feel like it feels that it's not as thick as Bianco Latte. Does that make sense? There's a bit more airiness at the moment. I don't know if it will thicken up as time goes by. That we will have to see, but I love it. I love Bianco Latte. I don't need another one though. Okay, let's read the notes. Arabiat Prestige Nyla Vanille L, like vanilla, is a unisex fragrance that was launched in 2024. The main accords are vanilla, caramel, sweet, amber, powdery, musky, balsamic. Perhaps it's the balsamic I'm picking up. In the top there's vanilla bean and jasmine. Oh, there you go. There you go. In the heart there's caramel and amber, and in the base there's vanilla, tonka and musk. So it must be that jasmine that gives a bit of floraliness to this fragrance. Perhaps that's also what lends a bit of airiness to it. But it's a pretty scent. It's really a pretty scent, but I'll have to see how long it lasts and things like that. Okay, so the last one I'm not unboxing. I bought this one already last year, and I just haven't shown it on my channel yet. And this is the very famous Choco Musk. Okay, so what do I think of Choco Musk? Now, oh yeah, I think the box should be this way around. I like Choco Musk. It's a really nice chocolatey, fluffy chocolate perfume, and I really enjoy that quite a lot. What I'm finding though, and I want to ask you if you also find the same thing, what I'm finding is that it has a plasticky quality on my skin. So the projection, the little that it projects, because it is quite close to the skin, the little that it projects I like. And in the beginning I could barely smell this fragrance, to be honest, and I thought, no man, they've sent me a dud. But as time gone by, I can now smell it and I love it, but I don't like that plastickiness. And I'm wondering, did I get a fake or what is happening? Please let me know. I would really like to know. So Choco Musk by Al Rehab Perfumes is a unisex oriental vanilla. The main accords are vanilla, warm, spicy, sweet, chocolate, powdery, musky, cocoa, balsamic and amber. It features vanilla, milk chocolate, white musk, spicy notes, cinnamon, amber, sandalwood, myrrh and rose. I don't pick up on any flowers, to be very honest. It is just a very, very chocolatey, and as the name says, musky fragrance. You see, it smells so good in the cap. It's such a soft, comforting chocolate. It is not in your face. It is not loud. It is just so perfect for bedtime. It will not bother anyone. For me, it's like I said, almost a skin scent. The only thing is that it has that plastickiness to it. Please let me know, am I the only one? Okay, let's rank today's findings. I almost want to say it feels in a way that many of these fragrances were a bit redundant to my collection. I just want to smell them all again. Oh, really, really, really like this French vanilla latte. Love it, love it. It sweetened even more. I pick up more on that coconut. It smells like coconut shavings. Almost like a donut with coconut and icing and all those things. Very nice. chocolatey coffee. Okay, then no, I still don't like the Nafai Shark. It smells, there's something that smells a bit rotten, like apricots that's been too long in the sun. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, and then candy apple. Ooh, I like it. It became even more juicy, even more crisp. Oh, absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. There's a bit more souriness, almost like I said, like a green apple. I can barely smell this Nyla Vanille, but it definitely smells more airy than, for example, Vanilla Voyage, than Cream Velvet. Look, I think I said it smells more airy than Bianco Latte. I've never smelled Bianco Latte, but of all the inspirations I have, it smells the most airy. Okay. Okay, we are going to rank it, and this is going to be difficult for me. This is going to be difficult. Okay, I'm going to say for now, I can't make up my mind. Okay, let's start with last place. For me, in the last place is obviously Nafai Shark. For now, I'm gonna wear it on my skin. I'm gonna let it sit, and hopefully I change my mind on it. In fourth spot, simply because of the plastic nature of it, I will put Choco Musk. In third spot, I'm gonna put Nyla Vanille, because it's very faint at the moment. Then I'm gonna put, let me actually just move all these glasses. Then I'm gonna put Candy Apple by Tabis, and then I'm gonna put French Vanilla Latte. Yeah, that is it. So that is it for today. I think if I have to say, I would say so far it is 4 out of 5 for me. I did blind buy Choco Musk as well, so I am including it here. 4 out of 5, but we'll have to see if that number goes up by the end of May or whether it comes down. So please let me know what you think of these fragrances. I would really like to know, do you have any of these fragrances, especially if you had Nafai Shark? How do you feel about it? What can you tell me? What was your first reaction to it? Did you love it immediately? Didn't you like it? I would like to know. I need some hope over here. I need some hope. Also, does Nyla Vanille, does it get stronger with time? Do you also find that it's a bit more airy? Please let me know. I would really like to know. So this is the second month in a row that Arabiat is top of my list. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you for helping me to lift my spirits today. Thank you for your support. Until next time, bye for now.